Hi, I'm Cameron Herold. I'm the founder of Backpocket COO, and I'm the author of the best-selling book Double Double. EO has been huge. I joined EO back in 1995 and was a member from 95 to 2000. Then from 2000 to 2011, I've actually been speaking to EO chapters all over the world, 18 countries now. Again, the painted picture is a phrase for painting the picture. This is not a visual diagram. It's not a vision board. The problem with vision boards is a picture says 1,000 words. And what you want is to be very literal on what you can see so people can figure out how to make that happen. Everyone will start seeing the same thing that you can see. And then you start lining up behind it where it's this conceive, believe, and achieve, where you've got the vision of what's happening, people buy into it, and then they figure out how to make that happen. Don't allow people to set goals with a deadline. Make them set goals and base it in time as to when they're going to get it done. That's how you drive results. That's how you drive the 6 consecutive years of 100% revenue growth. Otherwise, you got to be satisfied with 7%. Because 7% growth is based on the fact that people aren't setting tight goals and they're not executing. And they're making lists instead of putting their work into calendars. The reason I can't get it all done is because you haven't thought about how long it takes and you haven't put it in your calendars to when it's going to get done. Meetings don't suck. We suck at running meetings. Meetings can be very, very good. I'll tell you, if you'd ever been to any of the meetings that we ran at ubarter.com or Boyd Auto Body or at 1-800-GOT-JUNK, you'd want to come. Like, they're highly functioning, they're driven, they're focused, we get results. So I'm going to give you the basics around meetings. Every meeting has to have a clear purpose. Just why are we here? One sentence. Every meeting has to have a maximum of 3 outputs. What are the 3 things we're going to get done? Every meeting has to have an agenda. Just cover off in rough bullet points, what are we covering in what order, and how many minutes are we spending on each agenda item. I think as companies, we really miss one key point. We all work really hard on interviewing and selecting and recruiting. But do we spend the same amount of time on repelling and firing and getting rid of the wrong people? Because I think it's like our bodies. We need to work at getting the nutrition in and getting the bad stuff out. We need to work really hard at getting the wrong people out of our company. So think about your business. When you go home or go to your business tomorrow, stop in the parking lot and look at your building and say, am I attracting A players? And then walk in the front door and say, am I attracting A players? And then walk into reception and say, am I attracting A players? Or am I repelling people? Like, am I really attracting? Like, really be critical.
He's a great speaker. I've heard him before, but every time I learn something new, very practical takeaways.
Really impactful for me. I really got a list of things that I want to go through and try to implement in our business. So I thought it was great.
How to align my employees with our corporate culture and make them dance the way that I dance every day. That's the most that I got out of it.